Cabal plot rift between service chiefs. You know, in this country, Buhari is not the one in charge, okay? If there's anybody called Buhari, just to let you know, he's not the one in charge. There are a group of people who call themselves the cabal. Whether you like it or not, they are the ones ruling the affair and doing things. That now they want now if you call it Nigeria, say now they run things. Yes, these are the people who run the things. Buhari is not in charge. In fact, he has no clue. I'm not just saying this as a propaganda. The wife herself said, "Where are the men? They've taken over governance from her husband. Oh, where are the men?" You know, when they came in then, she was shouting out that they've taken over. They are not the ones in charge. And you can see it. She was out of the country more than 6 months, came when her husband was on holiday on his own medical health check, quickly did her book, whatever, and has gone back because there is no husband for her to hold on to. Can you see that God is the one helping us? We are just, when you are in a flight and there is no pilot, aha. This is not auto flight, not an autopilot. There's nobody even sing to the affair. Not that they've even put it on autopilot. I think that's controlled within a specific period of time before the pilot comes to take over and to navigate. There's no such thing. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Thank you. Cabal plots rift between service chiefs. NSA fear probe of 1 billion arm fraud. The Cold War between the presidency, Cabal, and the National Security Advisor, Babagana Mungona, a retired Major General, over who controls the nation's security, seem to be getting more tensed, with some members of the Cabal pushing to ensure that the NSA is kicked out by President Muhammadu Buhari. Those familiar with the undercurrent of the relationship between the Cabal and the NSA said the Cabal has never been comfortable with the romance between Mongona and the service chiefs. The relationship between NSA and the service chief was said to be very cordial, unlike the situation during the era of the immediate past service chiefs. The outgone service chiefs are Chief of Defense Staff. The outgone ones were very rude and did not work alongside, and there was serious rift between them and the NSA. The rosy relationship with this present one and NSA has brought a lot of fear to the cabal. It was gathered that since the NSA and the service chiefs now holding their regular Tuesday meeting on security situation and strategy, this has risen fear. But thus, according to security sources, has not gone down well with the cabal, and they are plotting to break their ranks. The ultimate aim of the cabal is to sell to President Muhammadu Buhari the theory that the service chiefs do not have confidence in Mongona and consequently establish a ground to force him out of office, security source has said. Can you see how they are winching one another? Because probably one person will expose the other person. So they are really trying to keep their ranks. According to the source, the fear of the cabal is that Mongona has had a running battle with the deceased ex-service chief of staff to President Muhammadu Buhari, Abba said to be an arrowhead of the presidency, power broke, may use his courtesy relationship with the new service chiefs to probe the 1 billion naira armed fraud and others procurement under the former service chiefs, which they don't want. So even the former service chiefs were part of the cabal. That's why they told Buhari, see, if anything happened to us, you better make us ambassadors because we will not go to prison. If we do, you will go down. So Buhari himself quickly had to listen to them. This is what is happening. Since the death of Abba Buhari's new media aide, Sambo Yusuf, aka Tunde, has been leading the change and among the cabal. Recall that in 2018, President Muhammadu Buhari, worried by the resurgence of Boko Haram activities after the presidency claimed that they have been technically defeated, approved a huge sum of 1 billion naira for the procurement of more sophisticated arms for the Defense Authority. However, there has been gambling among security personnel, especially those in the front line in the war against terrorists, that not much military hardware were procured with the money. Inside source said equipment were purchased were over invoiced. Other complained that the expenditure of 1 billion was that some of the equipment were refurbished and passed off as new ones and are not working efficiently. There were strong hints within the security circle that Mongona may order an investigation into the deal as the amount exposed does not match the equipment purchase, and this is a big problem. The purchase of arms have remained a soft point in the nation's military annal in recent years. The NSA, however, has not given any hint to that effect. Neither does his body language suggest the immediate investigation of the armed procurement deal under the previous set of service chiefs. Yet, the fear is on, so they want to destroy his relationship with the new service chiefs. On April 12 this year, while appearing before the House of Representatives and All Committee, Ataro told the House Committee probing the purchase, use, the control of arms, ammunition, and related hardware by military, paramilitary, and other law enforcement agencies in Nigeria to invite and proceed to share more light on the armed procurement. While responding to the query raised by the committee for him to give details on the military hardware purchased by the military. The COSA but bluntly told the House committee to invite the persons who made the purchase, explaining that all the purchase were under secretly done by individuals. Although Atora did not mention names, but a list of procedures included the likes of Lieutenant General Azibike AGK retired, who was the closer between 2010 January and January September 2010 and January 2014. Lieutenant General Kenneth, who was also COSA between 2014 and 2015, retiring the longest service COSA in recent history, within over 5 years under his belt. Also, House insiders said the report presented to the ad hoc committee heavily points to Batari as the period many questionable hats were purchased and were made. It learned that some top military officers were affirmed at the way the purchase were made. So this is what they are doing. Buhari does not care. He has saved money for himself for his retirement. Nigerians should die. This is what they do, and they get away with it. And Buhari has honored him with honorary degree. What's it called? And also ambassadorial degree and position. But God will help us. They think that they can do it and get away with it. They cannot run away from God. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye for now.